Welcome to Whispering Pines Shetland Sheep Farm. Our flock is known for their soft, crimpy, fine wool, produced solely for hand spinners to enjoy. Today we're at the skirting table, preparing another fleece for our annual fleece auction. This video will give you a hands-on look at every possible aspect of the fleeces I am offering in this year's auction. I'll be talking about the quality of the fleece, my recommendations for processing the wool, and I'll share some information about the ewe that donated this lovely fleece. I hope you enjoy today's skirting video. Hi there, welcome to the channel. I'm Jen Johnson. In this video, I'm going to be presenting a fleece from our ewe, Adelina. Adelina is an adult ewe. She is 6 years old, and she was in the group of ewes that I named after the suffragists, the ladies that played a role in bringing out the 19th Amendment, the Voting Rights Amendment. That year they were born was the anniversary, 100th anniversary of the ratification of it. And it was also the first year that I was home full-time with the sheep, because prior to that I was working for a manufacturer. And so very special. Adelina was always really friendly. I was just looking at my notes. She's actually out of Susan, so I did a video about Susan's neck wool, make a neck gradient yarn. And Susan, we sold Susan because she got coarser as she aged. But Adelina, her daughter, did not. In fact, Adelina's spinning fineness is 22.2. And for some reason, I had it in my head that Adelina was out of another ewe, Georgiana, a beautiful gray catmugget ewe that was really, really loving. She's actually, when I first started my channel, I had a thumbnail of me caressing a ewe, and that was her. And she died tragically in a breeding pen. I don't know what happened, but I never forgave the ram that was in there with her, because I always assumed that it was him that did it. But she was just lovely. So I've always thought that Adelina was her lamb, but it's not. It's her granddaughter. So that is one reason why Adelina has always had a special place in my heart. She was really friendly as a lamb, very engaging and sweet. She became very ill a couple of years ago, 3 years ago, I think. Just lost a ton of weight. We lost a couple ewes before her, and then she kind of was following in the same path, and we discovered a medication, a dewormer, that actually was really effective and hit her with it hard. And so she came back. So she's kind of the comeback kid. So there's a couple other ewes in our flock that suffered illness and came back. She's one of them. This year's fleece is amazing. I remember ruing her the year that she was ill, and she barely had any wool. It just came off in little puffs. But this is pretty remarkable when I think about it, how she's recovered. So she's got a gorgeous gray fleece, one of those gray fleeces that has a full range of gray from very light to very dark. It's not a dark gray fleece, so it does have a good range of shading, but there are some very dark parts. You can see right here, nice and dark as compared with these lighter sections over here. She's got a funny mouth. I don't know what happened to her, but her jaw is kind of off to the side. I don't know if she got injured. You never know what's going on in here at night with these girls, because they can get pretty rough. So I'm assuming that she got injured, but it hasn't really affected her ability to eat or graze or anything, so she seems to be doing fine. So with that, let's get going here. She did really well on the stand. She was one of the ewes that I used for my rooing clinic. Very chill, laid back, well-behaved. Kind of destroys my theory about my more friendly ewes having a harder time in the grooming stand. She was wonderful. She's just a good girl. Never bred her because I kind of had a little PTSD from when she was so sick. And so I just didn't want to take a chance. And so she never produced a lamb for us. It's a dense fleece. I would flick it. It's dense enough that the locks are going to stay together and you're going to get good efficiency with the locks. They'll come, you know, it's not like you're going to have to work to organize them or figure out what's the base and what's the tip. It's pretty clear. All right, let's get a sample. It's a nice fleece. I really like it. I'm kind of more caught up in just thinking about how she recovered so nicely from that illness. But I got to get back focused on the fleece itself. It's just amazing how nice this fleece is when I remember the one from when she wasn't well. It is a Rooed fleece. And that breeze, oof, it's going to make this a little tricky. Nice breezy day. I suppose I could shut the window, but it feels good. So that's a 4-inch staple. Mark that down here. The tip is showing a little bit of soil at the tip, and it's almost like you can see where the fleece got coated. So like it wasn't coated during this growth here, but then it was down here. This will flick out super easy. So just a really nice fleece. I like it a lot. Boy, these last fleeces I'm doing are really standouts. Got the 4 inches. All right, let's fold her up and let's get a weight. Skirt that off, find my gray, there it is. Just find little bits where I might have overreached a little bit when I was rooing, or I should have only been doing the stuff under the coat, but I might have reached under her belly a little and gotten a little bit extra. It's a nice big fleece. Probably be in the low 20s weight. This is showing you the lighter wool. This is the side that comes from the skin, the Rooed side. And then I will show you a little bit of that stuff from the breech, which is a little bit darker. This is the side that is the tips. Get that in a bag. With her tag. It's got a nice little crimp there. Just nice. Like this fleece. I've got to say, in general, this harvest this year, I'm really happy with it. There weren't that many fleeces that I didn't offer in the auction. There were a few that were just really short, sheared fleeces that I didn't really feel would be enjoyable for people. I'm going to enjoy spinning them because I'm going to make my lock spun yarn. And then Musetta is the fleece I'm working on right now. I know I said I was going to make a video of me working on my fleeces, but I wanted to get at it. I didn't want to wait any longer, so that one will not be on the video. 23. I won't be making a video of me doing the full process with Musetta's fleece, because I need to get started on wool for my festivals. I need to have some bats and some hand spun for people. So. But yeah, I'm feeling really good about the quality of this year's fleeces. I think the auction is going to be really good. I think a lot of people are going to be really happy with their fleeces. So that makes me feel terrific. So that was Adelina's fleece. I think I said 23 ounces was her fleece. Thank you for stopping by. I hope you enjoyed the video, and I hope you can come back soon. Thank you for spending some time with me at the skirting table. If this fleece spoke to you, and if you want to be notified when the fleeces are available for viewing on the website, scan this QR code to be taken to my mailing list sign-up form on the website.
or scroll down to the description of this video for a link to the sign-up form on my website. Thank you so much for stopping by. I hope you can come back soon.